Hi, I'm Kelley Knitz, broker with RE/MAX Preferred.
And I'm Kelley Heidbreder. I'm a real estate agent for Howard Hanna in Michigan, and you also might recognize me from WTOL 11.
So,
Fun
I've
fact.
got my Ohio license, she's got her Michigan license, and
Yeah.
we, refer people to each other.
And you've had your license and your broker as well for about 30 years?
Well, I have had my real estate license for 31 years, and then I got my broker's license in 1995, and then I opened up a RE/MAX franchise for about 10 years, and now I'm with RE/MAX Preferred.
Well-known name, and I've had my real estate license, not a broker, just a license for about 10. So glad to have this team with you.
Right. And the first thing we're going to talk about is what a home seller needs to do to prepare themselves for their home inspection. And you get an accepted offer. It's the very first thing we do is get that home inspector in there. And so one of the first things that I advise you to do is make sure that the driveway is free and clear. There's not a bunch of junk out there. The home inspector is going to want to look all the way around the house and is going to have to be able to get around it.
And we're talking about this as a seller, right?
Yes.
So as if you're selling your home and now, like she said, someone is you have a purchase agreement already signed, and the next thing we do is have somebody come and inspect your home. So get the driveway cleared up. Also make sure that in the house, the inspector is going to be looking at the furnace, the water heater, the electrical panel, any nooks and crannies, even the crawl space into your home if you don't have a basement. So make sure all the debris, the boxes, any kind of storage is cleared away from there so they can easily get to it, because their time is money. So make sure you get all that cleared away. It's maybe even, I know they already have a ladder with them, but sometimes that's handy to have some of those nearby just in case
Right,
they need
flashlight
it.
even.
Yep, flashlight.
So then the other thing is if you have a basement, make sure not to have boxes stacked up against the wall, because they're going to want to look at the whole foundation. So make sure everything's cleared away from the walls and the inspector can get around in there.
Right. And I think it's really important to make sure that the attic is accessible, clearly accessible. They will get up there. They need to look at the everything in the attic itself. So again, make sure that if there are any boxes stored in the attic, that you're pulling them away. Maybe bring them into the center of the room, or even try to clear some of them out if you can.
And you want to make sure all the lighting is good. So make sure there aren't any burnout light bulbs and everything is nice and bright so that the inspector can have good visual, as to what's going on with the home.
That's great advice, and I think that also the last thing you really need to look at is as you're look at your house with fresh eyes. Walk through it with maybe take your neighbor through your house so that you're looking at your house with different eyes, so that you take your pets out of the home, you make other arrangements for Fido to be somewhere else while the inspector's in the home, and look at it from another person's perspective so that you make sure that you have everything ready and that it'll inspect in the highest quality
And it's
can.
probably one of the hardest things to do because selling a home is such an emotional process.
Sure.
So you have to really bring the logic in and make it a business deal,
Yeah.
not something personal.
Great
It's hard
advice.
to do.
Great advice.
So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you want to ask any of us any questions, you can either call or text or click the link below. Text me at 419-779-6229 or text her.
517-605-9647.
Thanks for watching.